everybody, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ken, and we're here today to talk about the first 3 episodes of 9 Perfect Strangers, the new Hulu original TV series that dropped last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited to talk about this show. It's a new show. We just got done watching The White Lotus, so we needed something new and fresh and exciting to watch, and I think that this show is going to fill that void nicely. So, but before we get into talking about it and just our thoughts on these first 3 episodes, we want to ask that if you are not yet a subscriber of the Married with Media channel,
what are you waiting for?
Hit the subscribe button for more great content. Also, be sure to like this video, guys, and comment down below if you've watched this new show and if you have any thoughts on it. Let us know in that comment section below.
Yeah.
And let's have a conversation about it, because that's what we enjoy doing.
Right. Yeah. Love reading your comments and all that. So.
Yeah. So, the first 3 episodes of this show is what we're going to talk about here today. So I thought I would get into it just by, doing the thing that you don't even really like me doing. But I thought it was too interesting to pass up with the creative team involved in this. So we're going to talk about how this is based on a book by Liane Moriarty. And I don't know of anything else she's written or anything, but this is based off a book. You can even tell when the show starts, like just how they present the title font on the screen. It looks like a book cover. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it, but
it's like when they put the 9 Perfect Strangers, it looks like for the front of a book cover. I don't know. It just reminds me of that.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was a book.
Yeah, so pretty much everything nowadays is a book. But then you got created by David E. Kelley, who also is the creative force behind so many different TV shows, but most notably recently, The Undoing and Big Little Lies, which would make sense because you got Nicole Kidman starring in the show.
Right, and we've also seen both of those.
We've seen both of them, but that was back before the era of us talking about TV and movies on the internet.
They were both great shows.
Yeah, they were both really good shows, so I have high hopes for it. But you have those are more, I guess, like dramas. So what else is interesting about this is the director, I guess, of all the episodes, of the first 3 episodes so far, is Jonathan Levine, and he's directed mostly like comedies that lean a little bit on the drama side for a couple of them, like 50-50 with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
That was more of kind of like a comedy and drama, but he's also done like just straight comedies like Long Shot, Snatched, Warm Bodies, The Night Before. So a lot of like Seth Rogen comedies. So I guess it's like that melding of like flavors of the comedy and the drama, which I could definitely tell in the show.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Everybody's good in this show. Just running down this cast, you got Nicole Kidman, Melissa McCarthy, Michael Shannon, Luke Evans, Samara Weaving, who's an up-and-coming actress. She was in that Ready or Not movie we just watched. Regina Hall, you got Bobby Cannavale. So it's like it's a great cast in the show. For sure. Just running down the synopsis, I'm gonna let you take care of this. Just letting everybody know what this show's about, the premise.
This show follows 9 stressed city dwellers as they visit a boutique health and wellness resort that promises healing and transformation. The resort's director is a woman on a mission, which is Nicole Kidman, to reinvigorate their tired minds and bodies. Yeah,
and that's basically what the first 3 episodes are kind of about. It kind of reminded me of White Lotus a little bit, just the way it starts.
It's definitely got White Lotus vibes.
Yeah, because there is a mystery element to it.
Right.
You can tell that Nicole Kidman and the people that work for her aren't being completely genuine with what they're selling to these customers.
Right.
So like all of them get together, and they're like different groups. You have a family, the mother and father and the daughter, whose son has committed suicide.
Yeah, so you find out
which I'm not trying to really give spoilers here. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but really it's in the setup.
I wouldn't say that it is. But you find out that Nicole Kidman's character has kind of handpicked these people to be accepted into her health and wellness resort, because apparently it's like in very high demand, and she only accepts so many people, and they seem to think that she's picked these people for a reason. They all kind of offer something that she's looking for. and what we don't quite know yet. So
Yeah, so you have, the family whose dad's Michael Shannon, and then you have the couple, the girlfriend and boyfriend, the young couple, Samara Weaving.
well, they're married.
They're married,
Yep.
and then you have Bobby Cannavale,
Yep.
who kind of gets there by himself, and then Melissa McCarthy, she's like an author or something, and she goes there by herself.
Right, yeah. We've got, like you said, we've got the husband and wife with the daughter whose son had committed suicide. They seem to be just kind of your, like, typical family is what they want to make us believe.
Yeah.
We know that the husband's a teacher. So I feel like they're kind of, they don't fit what everyone else is, I would say.
They're not rich. They gotta, you could tell that, like, Nicole Kidman brought them there for a very specific reason because they couldn't afford it, and she helped them to get there.
Right, yeah. The dad, he mentioned, like, thank you for discounting it or something like that. And then, like you said, Melissa McCarthy's character is, like, this big-time author. And then you've got Bobby Cannavale. He is like a retired football player who apparently had, got hurt. He blew his knee or something.
That's revealed in, I think, episode 3. That was the last one we watched.
Yeah, he was basically forced into retirement. And you kind of see that he has an addiction to painkillers, perhaps.
Yeah, which they're acting like they're letting him get away with taking the pills, but I think they're giving him something else.
Right.
There's just a lot of different things that's going on that's really unclear. I'm really kind of trying to figure out, because, like, when you get into a show, like the first couple episodes, you're trying to peel back all the layers and figure out, like, where is this going, and how, like, diabolical is their plan. Like, is it really, like, evil? Like, is it going to be revealed that they're trying to, like, kill them or something? I don't know.
Like, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Torture them? Like, I just don't know where my mind's going.
It's like a science experiment.
Yeah, like we just had that scene where they're all at the dinner table and they ate the lamb that they slaughtered. Was it a lamb?
Yeah,
the goats, and it reminded me of, like, Midsummer again. It's giving me Midsummer vibes. It's like, where are we going here? Like, how sinister is Nicole Kidman's character?
Yeah, with the, since this is like a health and wellness resort, when they all get there, they basically have to hand over, all their technology, so like their phones, anything like that.
They have no communication.
Right. Yeah. And then they, weren't allowed to bring any kind of, like, food in, so, like, no snacks, no junk food. She's, like, being Nicole Kidman's, character or whatever, she's being, like, very strict with the whole, like, health and wellness part of it. They're kind of supposed to be going through a detox of sorts, is how they play it off. And so. And
there's moments where you feel like Nicole Kidman's being genuine, where she, like, legitimately wants to help these people.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, there's just something, she's having, like, behind the scenes meetings with her associates talking about how they need to go ahead and jump into
a different phase
quicker than they intended to. And it's like, what are these phases? Like, what's going on?
Right. And just like a little backstory with Nicole Kidman's character. So she basically, it seems like she's...
I was going to ask you, what do you think of her character playing a Russian character? Because she has a Russian accent and everything.
Right. I mean, it's kind of funny, but, like, I feel like she does a fine job with it. Yeah. She's been known to play kind of peculiar characters. They have something kind of different going on with them. But, her character in this, we find out that she basically created this health and wellness place because she had a, near-death experience herself.
Yeah, she got shot or something, right? Then she almost died.
Yeah. She was, like, a big-time, like, corporate woman. Very wealthy and just always working, very busy. And she ended up getting shot by someone, which I think we're finding out that it was a personal, like, it wasn't an accident.
Yeah, there's just something going on there with her character.
And, like, you see her, she has, like, this big scar on her chest because, she said that she did die for, I don't know, so many minutes or something, and they were able to bring her back. And so she's, basically reinvented herself, and she's tried to change just her whole life and have a greater purpose than just like being a slave to the corporate world, I guess, and not taking care of herself, because I think she was also like a very heavy smoker and, you know, drinker, and just did not take care of herself at all.
Yeah,
so.
It's an interesting character, and I mean, it's an engaging character. Like, I'm interested in her and her backstory, and
right.
of course, performed by Nicole Kidman. I mean, she's probably one of the best actresses working today.
Yeah.
She does a lot of TV now, not really a ton of movies, but
right.
She's always been very good in everything that we've watched. So.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting into some of the other characters, like, who stands out to you? Do you like Melissa McCarthy in this as Frances, I think is her name?
Yeah, so
primarily a comedic actress.
Right. Yeah, I am enjoying her in this. I think you know, sometimes in her other performances or whatever, she can kind of be obnoxious.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like, you know, in this, she's doing a good job, and I'm, you know, enjoying her character.
Yeah, she's a much more serious character, but there are some comedic notes here and there. There's the scene with her and Bobby in the pool where he throws the grape in her mouth and she almost chokes.
Right.
So she does have those moments. So I would say out of everyone, she's probably my favorite character. At least so far. Maybe her and Bobby Cannavale, I think, are good, and they're developing a nice chemistry so far in the first 3 episodes.
They're definitely setting something up there.
Yeah. But, I mean, nobody, like, I like everybody in the show. Luke Evans, kind of, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with him and his character. I'm not really enjoying him too much.
Right. He has, I feel like he definitely, like, they all kind of have walls up, and there's still a lot that we don't know about a lot of the characters, like why they're there. You can, you know, we've only gotten little bits and pieces about it. But for him, I feel like they've kind of not given us much at all about him.
Yeah.
So I feel like
there was a comment where he
most
said,
of the mysteriousness.
There was a comment where, didn't he say he was gay or something at one point? And it's
know.
like, but you don't think he is, because he's like trying to hit on the daughter of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he was being serious or not.
Right.
So it's very strange things going on with him. And his characters.
Well, I do feel like the daughter, I feel like she's kind of been flirting with him.
Yeah.
And maybe because he's so much older than her, maybe he's like trying to like push her away because he's like, you're too young for me. I don't know.
Could be. But I mean, I think everybody else is doing a great job. Samara Weaving's doing a great job. I think that she's starting to peel back some layers to her character.
Mm-hmm.
She was very surface level when she came in there.
Yeah.
Just with like the Instagram model stuff. But I mean, and this show also has a lot to say about like social media and detoxing and taking a step away.
Right.
I feel like that's coming up a lot more in like pop culture and society.
Mm-hmm.
Just us kind of getting away and unplugging ourselves from all of these devices and stuff and enjoying life.
Yeah, and just like taking care of yourself, and you know, knowing that we're not invincible, and you know, it'll eventually catch up to you.
Yeah. So I mean, overall thoughts on the show? I'm enjoying it so far. I'm interested. I'm engaged.
Right.
I'm looking forward to the next episode. I think they're going to be dropping every single Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We got the first 3 episodes on one Wednesday, so the rest of them will probably come once a week.
Yeah, and they are close to an hour long.
Yeah. I mean, if we continue to enjoy the show on this level, maybe we'll do once a week reviews. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's something that we'd like to get back to, but then again, it has to be a show that we feel
like
truly engaged with and a reason to talk about it.
Yeah.
So if it keeps being interesting enough to talk about, then we'll keep talking about it. So we appreciate you watching. Please, if you can, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button if this is your first time finding Married with Media on YouTube. And also comment down below if you've been watching the show. It's on Hulu right now. And what are your thoughts on it? So leave that in the comment section below. Turn on those bell notifications for future videos. And we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.